It is Monday, December 22, 2025. As we head into Christmas week, the United States is facing a massive collision of culture, politics, and law. From James Cameron's box office battle to a historic shift in drug policy and a bizarre crime wave at Walmart, here is your comprehensive situation report for today. The box office wars. Let's start with the biggest story in entertainment, Avatar: Fire and Ash. The numbers are in, and they paint a complicated picture. Domestically, the film had a soft opening, pulling in roughly $88 million, falling short of the $100 million analysts predicted, and well behind the previous film's $134 million debut. But if you think Avatar is failing, look closer. Internationally, the film is a juggernaut, raking in $257 million. With a global opening of $345 million and a 92% audience score, James Cameron is playing the long game. The strategy here relies on the holiday legs, expecting audiences to flood theaters through January. However, the real shocker is the film sitting at number 2, David. Produced by Angel Studios, this animated faith-based film earned $22 million, beating out major studio contenders like The Housemaid and SpongeBob. This proves a massive structural shift is happening in Hollywood. There's a powerful, underserved market for faith and family values that is no longer niche, it's mainstream competition. Politics and economy. Moving to Washington, the landscape is shifting rapidly under President Trump's latest executive order regarding marijuana rescheduling. The administration is moving to reclassify marijuana from Schedule 1, where it sits with heroin, to Schedule 3, alongside drugs like Tylenol with codeine or steroids. This isn't just about legality, it's about money. This move effectively unlocks massive tax deductions for cannabis businesses that were previously blocked. Analysts are calling this a brilliant political maneuver. Trump has taken a popular reform initiated by the Biden administration, rebranded it as deregulation, and is taking the credit. But while the administration touts a new golden age, the economic reality is harsher. Reports show job growth stalled significantly in 2025, averaging only 55,000 jobs a month, a 67% drop from last year. With unemployment creeping up to 4.6%, the disconnect between corporate profits and the actual labor market is becoming the defining challenge of this term. Crime and law. In legal news, the Luigi Magnoni case regarding the murder of the United Healthcare CEO has taken a controversial turn. Defense lawyers are now fighting to block the death penalty, alleging a massive conflict of interest. They argue that Attorney General Pam Bondi has financial ties to the victim's company through her former lobbying firm. They claim her seeking the death penalty isn't justice, but a conflict of interest. The court will decide on this in January. Meanwhile, a terrifying story has emerged from the South. Police have arrested Camille Benson for hiding razor blades in bread packets at Walmart stores in Mississippi. It's a bizarre case of food terrorism that has retailers on high alert during the holiday shopping rush. Digital culture. The digital world is just as volatile today. Twitch is cracking down, banning major creators for policy violations, which has triggered a migration to its rival Kick. Streamer Mizkif announced his move to Kick only to be immediately banned from fellow streamer Aiden Ross's chat, reigniting an old feud. Simultaneously, Australia's social media ban for children under 16 is now in effect. Twitch has been forced to become an age-restricted platform there, while curiously, Pinterest escaped the ban. And in the real world, internet culture clashed with professional sports. A backstage brawl broke out at the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight, where YouTuber Jack Doherty's crew provoked former UFC champion Andrei Arlovsky. The result? A harsh lesson that internet clout does not protect you from a heavyweight fighter. Quick hits and weather. A few final updates to watch. Nicki Minaj has stunned the political world by appearing at a Turning Point USA event, calling Donald Trump a role model and signaling a fracture in the traditional alliance between hip-hop and democratic politics. Space news: India's ISRO is set to launch an American commercial satellite on Christmas Eve, while NASA has successfully completed the dress rehearsal for the historic Artemis II moon mission. And weather warning: if you're traveling for Christmas, be careful. A massive winter storm is hitting Wyoming with up to 18 inches of snow, and an atmospheric river is dumping heavy rain on California, threatening floods through Christmas Day. As we stand on the threshold of 2026, America is a nation of contradictions, breaking space frontiers while battling economic stagnation and cultural polarization. We'll keep tracking these stories as they develop. Thanks for watching.